Well, hello my dear companions, welcome back to another series. Some different music. Like it. We usually hear the Doki Doki soundtrack when we start these kind of mods. Cause I actually asked you a while ago when I played two other short mods. One with Sayori and one with Yuri. And you wanted to see some longer ones. And this one, Exit Music, was one of the top suggested ones, if you say so. And the good thing is that this is heavily featuring Natsuki. So if we play this, I think like we have pretty much played mods with all these characters featured, mainly featured like Monika, Sayori, Yuri, and now Natsuki. She will have like a longer series, but still, you know what I mean. And I also plan to make another Let's Play after this one. Another Doki Doki mod. You will see that then. But if you follow me on Twitter or if you have read the comments on my other mod videos, I'm pretty sure you know what our next Doki Doki mod series will be after this one. As I understand, as I said, it's about Natsuki, not Natsuki, that I see so many YouTubers say. In Japanese, at least, you would pronounce her name like Natsuki. And it's pretty dark. It's pretty dark, as I understand. But it's short too, like 3-4 hours. I'm not sure. I'm going to try to make the videos around 40, 50, maybe 60 minutes. But anyhow... oh, I have a bit of a runny nose. Because I'm feeling a bit sick, you know? So it's not... I'm sorry beforehand if I sniffle. How do you say? Snivel a bit. Monday. It's a day of the festival. So, as I said, I haven't really read about the game or this mod. I pretty much only know it's mostly about Natsuki. And that it's pretty dark. Like, really dark. I mean, not like the main game was any happier, but still. Yeah, so Natsuki will have like her own full series. So I hope you all Natsuki fans out there really enjoy this. And tell me in the comments down below who is your favorite Doki Doki girl, as you might know. Yeah, you know which one of them is mine. So let's continue. Boom. Yeah, I can just use the spacebar. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking to her home makes her really happy. Yeah. I record this in the weekend, by the way. I have had so little time lately to record any videos, but now it's weekend when I can record this, so I'll try to make a few videos in one go. I'm so sorry, but you will hear me snivel a bit. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. Usually with these mods, or at least sometimes, some of them I know are connected to the main game, like they take place after or before or in between events and such. I don't know about this one. Exit Music. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. The hell with it, I'll go get her. I grabbed the cupcakes Natsuki and I made yesterday. Okay. Okay. We made cupcakes with Natsuki in the main game. Was that before the festival? It might have been before the festival. Maybe it's like a... kinda, you know, the main game. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Oh, please don't. Ooh. Well, if you're here, hope you have your favorite blanket, your favorite snacks, cause this is gonna be a lovely but dark series. I really hope we won't see Sayori hanging around in her room, so to say. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it... Oh, yeah, catch of a breeze. Yeah, isn't it kind of breaching privacy? Something like that. But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sayori? Salazar? Sayori stands at the foot of a bed, a long rope. Oh, wait. Isn't that her outfit she had when she hanged herself in the main game? Wow. It's tied onto Hangman's noose. Into Hangman's noose. In the shock of the moment, I release my grip on the cupcakes. What the fluff? It's not what it... Like hell, it's not what it looks like. I'm so sorry, Salazar. Can't believe this. Sayori wouldn't do something like this. Yeah, I think that's her outfit. Oh, so yeah, okay, so it follows the main game, kinda, you know? But it takes a different route, if you say so. Jesus, Sayori. I should have known it was this bad. Sayori drops the noose to the floor. Sayori? Why haven't you talked to anybody about this? I don't want to waste people's time. You're not wasting anybody's time. We just want you to be happy. Like you've made us. You really deserve to be happy. I know you don't think that now, but... Well, it's true. I'm determined to help you every step of the way. But to start, you need to talk about this. I can't. I just... There's a short pause. All is silent aside from Sayori's sound. I like that there are new music, by the way. I think there are copyrighted music, so I might not be able to monetize this series, but still, I don't care. I was about to do it, Salazar. I'd have never seen you again. Sayori, could you imagine if I'd found you like that? Oh, we can. Oh, we can. Sayori, listen, it doesn't matter what you're going through, you'll always have a reason to stay with us. Even if there's only one thing worth living for to you, then you need to hold on to that. And I know there is. You told me yourself yesterday. Salazar? He releases her grip on me and backs away. We know it will be tough, but I'll be there for you. We all will. No matter what. Elsa, don't. Now, listen to me. You need to talk to someone professional about this. I'm not taking no for an answer, Sayori. I don't think I'm ready. Go another time. Not a chance. You seriously need professional help as soon as possible. We're leaving now. I don't know if I can. Sayori, do it for me, if not for yourself. He sniffles and wiping her face from with her sleeve. Okay. Come on, let's go. To the doctor's. We'll take the bus. Salazar? The festival? Screw the festival. You're more important to me than that. Well, I need to get changed first. Oh, of course. I nod and take a step outside the door, reaching down to pick up the rope first. Taking it with me just in case. Yes, good call, good call. She gently nods, shutting the door in my face. Oh boy. I would have loved to have that kind of branch, if you say so, in the main game. That would have been really cool, to be able to stop her. I'm a little anxious leaving her alone right after something like that, or this. Regardless, she needs her privacy. I kneel down, beginning to clean up the cupcake massacre littering the floor with a towel. Natsuki is going to kill me. I return downstairs and untie the noose, dropping the loose rope in the trash. I linger downstairs for a minute or two before heading back upstairs. She's probably ready by now. I knock on Sayori's door and she answers. Back to normal. Ready? Nods once, her eyes glued to the floor. What's best for me, right? Expecting an answer. Expectant of an answer. I feel uneasy about the answer anyway. I know it is. Come on now, let's get going. I mean, even if you have any of these kind of doubts or anxiety, panic attacks, depression, any of these, you really need to talk with someone professional. I mean, it might help to talk with your friends, but not always. Not always. I'm sitting down in the waiting room outside the doctor's office, patiently waiting for Sayori to return. Let's save, by the way. There we go. I'm anxious. My phone buzzes quietly. I remember that today was supposed to be the day of the festival. The text is from Monika. Where are you? Have to reply. I'm busy. Really, Salazar? Please don't tell me you have got cold feet about the poem or something. It's a bit more serious than that. What's going on? I don't know if I can tell you right now. But it's serious, okay? You gotta believe me. Fine. Just hurry up and bring Sayori with you. Yeah, I'm gonna. I look up at the door. Through the small window I can see Sayori breaking down in her chair, her head resting on the doctor's desk. Ooh, what? You should not have windows to those kind of rooms. I feel terrible, knowing that I let her reach such a point due to my own negligence. Behind me, the door that leads from the entrance to my waiting room swings open and a couple of nurses walk by. My phone buzzes again in my hand and I turn my attention back to it. That's me and Yuri here, damn it. Where's Natsuki? I mean, this is a full mod, full let's play. But As I understand, it is mainly focused on Natsuki, but so far it really feels about Sayori. Why? Where is Natsuki? I don't know. Please get here quick and bring Sayori, okay? Personal issue, I can't promise anything, but I'll try to get to the festival before it's over, okay? Okay. A couple of minutes of idle waiting pass before I get another message from her. Forget it, everyone's here already and they're waiting. Oh, she's pissed. We have to cancel. I return the phone to my pocket, running my hand through my hair. Why now? I feel terrible for Sayori, the fact that she's in such pain right now and how oblivious I was to all of it. But on the other hand, I always feel like I've put Monika and Yuri on the spot in front of all of our classmates. Monika and Yuri. It reminds me of something that Monika told me. Where is Natsuki? Suddenly the door to the waiting room opens again and another nurse walks by. However, she's accompanied by somebody familiar. Natsuki. I was just starting to think about if this game is mainly focusing on Natsuki and it's a dark mod. Maybe they will focus on her relationship with her father, the abuse, and wow, oh my god, this is going to be a heavy game. Whoa. Natsuki, are you okay? She quickly runs and turns and runs back to the way she came, exiting the hospital into— oh, she's just leaving. I'm bound on my seat to speak to her, but I notice the nurse staring at me suspiciously. I take a seat once more, anxious. Now about Natsuki's well-being as well as Sayori. Oh my god. Excuse me? What happened to her? He explains how Natsuki wandered into the hospital bloody and bruised, looking for help. Okay. Poor Natsuki. He then cautiously asks if I had anything to do with Natsuki's injuries. Christ no. I don't even know what's going on. I had to bring my friend here. She tried to— I stopped myself. I doubt Sayori would want me to talk about her struggles so openly. Not now, anyway. Well, listen. It's serious, okay? Bite my lip as the nurse continues on her way. My phone buzzes again. Are you sure you don't know where Natsuki and Sayori and Natsuki are? I already told you, I don't know. Can't tell her about Natsuki either. Oh boy. I wonder if we will see her father. We never saw that in the main game. Chances are in her own personal issue. It's her own personal issue and she'd deal with it in her own way. Still, maybe I should text her. It doesn't matter anyway. I had to cancel our performance. People are complaining about the cupcakes not being here. Yuri's gone for some fresh air. I'm sorry, okay? My hands are tied here. I can't do anything to help right now. Okay, whatevs. Thanks a lot, Zalzar. Now I pissed Monika off because I couldn't bring myself to tell her what happened. Decided to text Natsuki quickly about what I just saw. A couple of minutes passed with no response. The message doesn't even mark as read. The office door swings open and Natsuki emerges. Salazar, are you okay? Not really, I'm just stressed out. How are you? Really want to talk about it. Are you sure? Because I'm here for you. I can just... Salazar, please. Can we just drop this? I want to make a big deal about it, out of it, especially in front of the other club members. I stand up. Sayori, I don't think you understand how big of a deal this really is. You nearly killed yourself. I think you should go home and rest for a couple of days, okay? Yes, I'll have to, right? I wouldn't want to leave her alone, though. Sayori lets out a small but of almost nervous laughter. It's a good idea, at least you know that. What about the festival? I hesitate. I don't want Sayori to feel like it's her fault that the performance was cancelled, so I decide to start with Natsuki's absence. Well, Natsuki didn't actually show up either. Monika had to cancel the performance, unfortunately. You didn't tell her, did you? About... I didn't. Unless you want me to talk to her about yourself. About it yourself, she won't know. Okay? I think I'll tell her. She knows why her plans for the festivals were ruined. I can tell what she's going to say. It wasn't your fault, Sayori. None of this is. Sayori grabs my hand tightly, crushing it in a vice-like grip. You can talk to her if you really want to. Hell, she'd probably be able to give better advice than me. Maybe. Did you tell my parents? I did, yeah. I'm sorry though, I felt like I had to and... Thanks. I was scared I'd have to tell them myself. Sayori glances downwards to the pristine floor. Love you, Salazar. He's adorable. Wow. Sniffle break. Oh my god. Despite the condition, I can't lie to her. It would be unfair on her end to have her hopes disrupted like that. Keep my mouth shut. A minute or so passes. Yeah, we don't respond to that. Ooh. Okay, so this takes place like right after when we... in the route of the main game where we pretty much told Sayori that we are just friends. That led to her, at least one of the reasons why she hanged herself. But this takes another route just because we found her in time. Went to the hospital where we saw Natsuki. Cool. We should get going. There's no point of going to school now. Why? What time is it? It's about midday. We missed the festival and if we turn up now, Monika's just gonna get mad at us. Come on, I'll take you home. We can talk some more there. We exit the hospital and ride a bus back to her house. I like to stay with Sayori in her house just to make sure she's feeling better, yeah. We have at least a few hours together, but we spend the time talking and watching shows together. Her mother arrives first, thanking me for letting her know of what happened. I tell her that it's no problem. I'm so sorry. Oh. Tells me that Sayori's father is on his way, and that I'm free to leave if I want to. After I'm sure she's safe, I leave her with her mother and head home. Entering the kitchen, I flick the light on and start to make myself a sandwich, cutting up an onion. Are we still at Sayori's house? Oh no, maybe we are home. However, I start to wonder about Natsuki. I remember the time I spent with her here, or a little scuffle over the cupcake's icing. That was okay, we're home. That bruise, her nosebleed. What the hell happened to her? And who in their right mind would do that to her? I mean, we only had hints about the abuse in the main game, but I think we will, get to know more about that in this. And I like this mod so far because she's kind of really doesn't really change much. It's more like just, what would happen if we found we could stop Sayori. And that led to us going to the hospital, and that led us seeing Natsuki and so on, so on. So it's kind of just a branch from the main story. I'm sorry about the runny nose, I will have to fix that for the next video. Possible reasons for her injuries begin to circulate inside my head. Maybe she just fell over. Oh, no. I just save. Could have gotten into a fight with another classmate of ours. Or maybe... No. Surely not. Maybe I'm just overreacting to the situation. It's been a rough day, or after all. Something she told me while we were reading manga together sticks in my head. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this in the manga. Shiver at the thought. It's the only real reason that I can come up with for Natsuki's terrible injuries. Also noted that while I was distracted, I'd accidentally cut my finger open while slicing the tomato. Crap. I wrap my finger in a paper towel, letting the few drops of blood soak into it. Throwing the paper towel in the trash, I think back to Natsuki. I decide that I'll ask her about her father next time I see her. Even if she assures me that I'm wrong, at least I'll know. I eat my sandwich and head upstairs to my room. I collapse onto my bed, exhausted from the stress that the day had brought me. Drift into unconsciousness within minutes. Wednesday, okay. So first it was Monday, okay. Oh, here we go. Love this music. Hi, Salsar. Back to the literature club. I'm back at the literature club. Training. Monika, look around the club room. It's empty. Yuri and I are the only people here. Leave the classroom door open, expecting the other members to arrive shortly. Hey, Yuri. Sit down on the desk next to her, unpacking my stationery kit as she did with her own. Listen, I know that Monika cancelled the club yesterday, so I didn't get the chance to talk to you. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry that she had to let our little presentation go. Don't you worry about it, Salsar. Monika told me that it wasn't your fault you couldn't come. She said it was something serious. It was a bit of an emergency. I decided to play down the situation in case Yuri doesn't know the full story. I don't want to worry her, after all. Are you alright? Me? I'm fine. Don't worry about me. It was someone else. Someone close.
I see. Well, I hope everything works out well for you and your friend.
Hope so too, Yuri. Moment passes of complete silence. Yuri is sat down on her desk, still reading, as usual. The glass is still empty, aside from us. So, Yuri jumps in her chair a little, startled by me interrupting their silence.
Yes?
Haven't seen Monika today, have you?
I'm afraid not, Salazar. She's been in a mood since the festival, unfortunately. Not that I mean to be so rude about it. It meant a lot to her. After all, it did mean a lot to her after all.
I know it did. That was why I wanted to speak to her. Maybe if I explaining why Sayori and I were absent, then she might forgive me. We don't know. Well, they're both of us. But I promised Sayori I wouldn't say anything to Monika. Has Monika said anything about me since the festival?
Not really. I mean, she did complain that the three of you were gone. Was kind of thankful that we got to cancel. Not to ruin Monika's plan though, I'd never do such a thing, intentionally.
No, you wouldn't, Yuri. Don't worry, you're too kind. I can tell you're too good of a person to be so mean. Besides, you have no reason to want to sabotage her like that. Right? Yuri falters for a moment, lost for words.
Not at all. It's just that I don't even know if I should be telling you this. Well, I overheard Monika talking about you and Sayori to one of her friends. Wasn't eavesdropping though.
What did she say?
I heard her mentioning that the only good reason to cancel on her festival was if somebody died.
Oh wow, was that the only reason? That was a good reason? Ooh. What? Monika wouldn't say something like that, right? She's a sweetheart. Besides, not only is it egocentric, it's insensitive. Even if she didn't know about Sayori, it felt like it was too close to reality. Love this music. Wow, that's harsh.
I doubt she meant it though. What I mean to say is, she was in no position to say that. I understand that she was frustrated about it, but there's never a good reason to say such horrible things about...
Yuri's words get caught in her throat. She retreats to the confines of her book. I turn and see Monika standing in the doorway. Oh, did she hear this? I think Monika heard us. Monika doesn't dare to speak, but she doesn't dare to meet Monika's gaze, instead concentrating on the portrait of Marco. Wish I could do the same. I swallow. Huffs and starts talking.
Where's Sayori? And Natsuki?
Stares at Yuri intently. Monika's presence intimidates me. I don't know, Monika. I haven't seen them. She gives me an acidic stare, her emerald eyes piercing my confident facade. Did Sayori tell her about the hospital?
Are you sure?
Yeah. Alright then, how come you weren't at the festival, Salazar? I had a family emergency. At this point, I'm practically lying to her face to keep Sayori's secret safe until she feels comfortable confiding in Monika. Then again, I've known Sayori for so long, she's pretty much a part of my chosen family at this point. She's like a sister to me. It's more stretching the truth than it is lying to her, I guess. I mean, it is a big difference between not telling the truth and to lie, I think. Well, that's what I'll tell myself anyway.
Right.
Monika's not having any of this. Even if she doesn't know what's actually going on, she must know I'm lying to her. But for Sayori's sake, I have to keep face for her. Can't betray her trust. If she finds out I told someone, that's private information. Monika's demeanor suddenly changes and she looks at the two of us with a wry smile on her face. A wry smile? Or wry?
Okay, you two. Since we're on the only ones here, I decided we're going to have to cancel today's meeting. Hopefully there won't be any more emergencies or absences tomorrow.
The emphasis on those words worry me due to how aggressively she spoke them.
That's all, you can leave now.
Yuri looks up from her book guiltily and packs up silently, dropping the portrait of Marco and stationery kit into her bag. She scurries out of the classroom without a word. Monika turns her attention to me, expecting me to pack up. I nod and pick up my bag, exiting into the hallway without another word. Oh boy. Oh boy. Walking through the school's dormant hallways, I reach the door to the courtyard but stop, placing my head in my palm. I forgot my own stationery. Damn it. I return to the club room hastily to find my leather pencil case opened. I swipe it into my bag. I realize my pen is missing. Why would Monika steal our pen? A quick glance around and I conclude that I must have lost it earlier. Returning to the courtyard, I noticed, or maybe Yuri took it. She's moving hurriedly, clutching her bag tightly against her chest and wiping her face. What? Yuri? Yuri? Doesn't notice me at first, so I jog to catch up to her. Yuri, what's wrong? So sorry, damn it. So far it doesn't feel much focus on Natsuki, really. But as I said, this game is like 4 hours, so maybe... We'll see. But why is Yuri so sad now?
It's nothing.
Really?
Yeah, I'm alright, really.
I don't believe her. I don't. My eyes meet Yuri's for a brief moment before she looks away. I can tell something terrible happened in a few minutes we were separated, but what could have brought her to this state? I mean, she left before we went, so she couldn't really talk to Monika. Take hold of her shoulder to try to slow her down so she can face me. She jumps but complies as she comes to a halt at the school's entrance. Yuri, whatever's on your mind, you can tell me. And I need to save. And now you can continue talking. I am your friend after all.
It's not much. It was just something that Monika said.
Oh, so she has talked with Monika. Monika. What could she have said? Well, if you don't mind me asking, what did she say?
I don't really feel comfortable talking about it. If you're okay with that?
Monika must have said something really hurtful. It's fine, really, I understand.
Well, if you're sure about that.
You're always welcome to talk to me, though.
guess. It'd be nice of you. It'd be nice if you walked with me. Maybe we could talk on the way.
Sayori isn't here, and I've got some time to kill. Besides, I feel like I can't refuse. Not when she's so emotional. So yeah, okay. I'm sure that'd be nice. Following Yuri, I take the opposite turn from my usual walk home. Soon enough, I find myself in a part of town that I rarely visit. I don't remember if we have seen this background before in the main game, or if it's new for this mod. Don't know. Yuri occasionally sniffles, wiping at her face. What the hell did Monika say to her? I decide to make some light conversation. Something about writing might be nice. She does take comfort in talking about subjects she's passionate about after all.
Well, Sarah, how do you like writing poems?
She must have read my read my mind. While I usually like to listen to music while I write, even if it's just quiet, playing softly in the background, you know what I mean.
Really? Most of the time I just feel like I can only write in silence. Leaves me at one with my mind and lets me express my inner thoughts. Though sometimes I do like listening to a soft piano track. Don't the lyrics alter the way you write?
Well, yeah, I guess that's what I'm looking for most of the time anyway. Like for the mood of the music to affect the way I write, really. Unless it's something I'm especially passionate about, then I can write it just about in any condition.
That actually sounds like an effective technique. I'll be sure to try it.
At this point, Yuri seems to have a perked up. Her eyes dried. I decide to continue the conversation, so I still don't know how much longer it'll take to reach her house. Or as I still don't know. I know Sayori likes to hum a little tune to herself while she writes. I wonder what Natsuki's does. Been trying to contact her since I saw her in the hospital, but she hasn't responded to my messages. She hasn't showed up for school at all this week either. God, what could have happened? Was it really her father? I don't want to believe it, but the pieces fit together. Her absence, her inability to contact anybody, what she said about him. But most of all, the bruises. Bite my lip as I feel my breathing growing heavily and my blood reaching a boiling point. I found out he laid a finger on her,
I'll be honest, I don't disrespect her or anything.
Really? What?
Natsuki's poems are just a little too simple for my liking. I suppose they lack a certain edge.
Okay. Yeah.
Speaking of Natsuki, however, I think we just passed her house then.
Oh. We what? Which one? Yuri looks at me, a little surprised by my urgency. Regardless, she points out the house to me. Damn, that's a nice house.
It's that house, if I recall correctly.
Right, thanks for that.
Why do you need to know?
Don't really want to worry Yuri about Natsuki. I guess I just wanted to.
Right.
The rest of the journey is made in silence. I worry that Yuri got the wrong impression, but there's not much I can do.
Eventually we arrive, signaling her wave goodbye. You know, Salazar, you're quite different when no one's around. When it's just the two of us. Yuri falls silent for a moment, lost in thought. Listen, I'd love to stay and talk, I really would, but I... Oh, it's fine, I get it. I have places to be. Oh my god. I don't want to hurt her. Her head darts towards the direction of Natsuki's. Oh my god. She's getting the wrong idea. Oh. It's fine, I've got some writing to do anyway. She turns and starts to walk to the door. Oh, please don't get the wrong idea, Yuri. I'm not really... It's fine, Salsa. I can take a hint. I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can finish my explanation, she already entered her house. I feel terrible, knowing that Yuri probably blames herself for my rejection. But I'll leave quietly regardless. As I turn to the corner and approach Natsuki's house, my attention is directed upwards. On the second floor balcony, a large and heavily built man leans against the railing, smoking cigarettes. Are we gonna see him? Is that her dad? Jesus Christ. On the phone, I can't help but overhearing his conversation. The man mutters something about having a business to attend to, but promises to be whatever the caller wants within the hour. My stomach sinks. Business? He means what I think he does. I mean, I don't remember if it was only... physical abuse. Like, punching her and hitting Natsuki. Or if it was some kind of sexual abuse as well, or mental abuse as well. Maybe it's all three. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think we really got to know that in the main game. Backtracking Yuri's route. See what he did there. I make my way back to school, then to my house from there. We didn't get to see him. Fumbling with my keys, I unlock the door. Enter my bedroom and hurriedly get changed out of my uniform and into some dark clothing. Oh. Short jog brings me back to her house. I can take a seat within the bus stop on the street. And I take a seat within the bus stop on the street opposite her, stalking out her father. I ponder over if he's already gone, perhaps, and I missed him or leaving. Or maybe he's still dealing with business. After a few minutes, however, I am proven wrong by the sound of an engine revving up and a new expensive-looking performance car emerging from the driveway of Natsuki's house. It speeds away and around the corner within seconds, and once I'm certain that it's gone, I move over to Natsuki's house and ring the doorbell. I wait. Nothing. I press down on it again. Once more, no answer. Growing ever anxious, I knock on the door heavily, aggressively banging my balled fist on the door. A moment of silence. Then, from a second-floor window, I see a curtain pull back, a flash of pink, and just as quickly it's replaced once more. Watch it intensely, waiting for any sign of movement until I hear the sound of the door chain being unhinged and a deadbolt turning. My heart is ready to jump out of my chest. I don't know what I'll be greeted by, but I await it nervously.
And that's where we're gonna end the video. I know, it's a cliffhanger, but I love to end it there. I think it's a good place to end. How is she gonna look like? Is she gonna look beat up? We don't know. We didn't really get to know Natsuki that much in the main game. I focused mainly on Yuri, I remember. But this is gonna be dark. This is gonna be dark. Hope you enjoy. Leave a like, leave a favorite, and tell me in the comments down below what you think about the mod. If you have played it yourself, or if you have seen it previously, and who is your favorite girl. I hope you're gonna enjoy. I hope you're gonna enjoy this Let's Play. I was gonna say, and it's gonna be a short one, but I think it's gonna be cool either way, because as I said, we have focused on Yuri, we have focused on Monika, we have focused on Sayori. Now we'll have a bit of a longer one with more Natsuki, and after this one we will have a longer one again, but focused on all of them, if you say so. But yeah, I think you know which mod will be our next one after this. So hope you enjoy, leave a like, your favorite, but never ever forget to stay awesome. Toodeloo!